Hello again. In my previous video, I explained about that double knock of ryegrass. When we apply ryegrass, two different ryegrass with herbicides, two different times. For example, glyphosate followed by paraquat or other options. Here, the idea was you can see here first, it is ryegrass, not really any crop. See, so dense ryegrass here in this paddock, and this is our trial, and we call it that single pass. For example, if farmers they don't have time or they don't want to go multiple times in their large paddocks, so what are the other options? If this ryegrass, for example, is resistant to glyphosate, I'll show you only two strips side by side so that you can understand. Here the idea was, okay, if it is resistant to glyphosate, what we can mix so that we don't need to really go another time, and then we planted this crop maybe one day after spray. Now there is one concern. We have used here glufosinate, and in Australia this is very important that you need to read labels very carefully. There are different products of glufosinate, for example, before, or we use that one, or Basta. We use these herbicides here very often, but if you see their labels, you have to wait, I think, 2 weeks at least after application of glufosinate. It means you can't really plant your crop immediately, and there are maybe it's related to any crop toxicity. So concern there is, if you wait for that long and then if there is any rain, more weeds will emerge, so you will lose that opportunity and you have to go again and spray this paddock again. So what we have done, we found another this is again another product of BASF. It's a Liberty Link, and here we call it Liberty Ultra, but this is glufosinate, and here you can plant your crop after one day if you read the label. So that's what we did. So our idea was, okay, if glufosinate by itself it does not work, what other options we can mix. So I'll go one by one. So there are four different if we go one by one, left and right, there are four different replications, you can say, here. So first I'll go with this one left, where we use only we use glufosinate, but we mix with another group 14. Also in each strip we actually added in each plot we added pyroxasulfone, so that it will provide residual activity, and that's what farmers will do. So in each plot you just say that there is pyroxasulfone. Here if we see, we had glufosinate, and also glufosinate's efficacy, it's a very tricky herbicide. Its efficacy is affected greatly by moisture, humidity, temperature, everything. So, and by itself I don't think that it provides good control of weeds, especially when they are this dense or when they are large. So what we did, we actually added here one group 14, we call it Terrador. It has got a mixture of two cephalofanacil, and there is another product, and this is a new farm product here, and we added with the glufosinate. If you see, yeah, plants are dying, but there are some also green here. So see here, some of them shiny. If I go and show you in the shade, yeah, these plants are actually dying, but not really completely. So we'll see, it's only I think 20 days, and I think maybe by next week this is all clear. So that's glufosinate when we added Terrador group 14, and again it's pyroxasulfone in each in every plot. Here only pyroxasulfone, we did not add any other herbicide, so you can expect pyroxasulfone will provide only residual activity. So the weeds or this ryegrass which was already immersed, it's not really doing anything, pyroxasulfone. Okay, so you can easily see. So that's one we wanted to just compare this one. Now second one on left side, if we go, it's a glyphosate resistant ryegrass. I'll show you maybe in the end. But if you see here, when we added glyphosate with carfentrazone, this is another group 14 herbicide. Okay, see, I don't really see, I think any green, little bit somewhere, but these are all looking like dead plants. And if I show in the shade, yeah, so these are all dead plants, looking very well, but we need to wait. They don't really have any residual activity. So if I go here, so this is all one plot. I think these are about 12-meter long plots. So that's there. But on the side, if I say this is only glufosinate, and that's what I was saying, that by itself it does not really provide complete control. See, these are all green. If you can't see in the sunlight, I'll come maybe from that side. Yeah, if you see here, yeah, these are all looks green. So that's a glufosinate by itself. We did not add anything, and that's why it's very important to add another partner, maybe group 14. And we will do this work. This is winter here, but we will do this work on other summer weeds also. It's very, very important component for us. By itself it's very expensive, but farmers are actually using camera based sprayer, so not really just going with this dense one. They use like residual herbicides, and when there are survivals, they use camera sensor based and apply high rates of glufosinate. This is our non-treated. You can easily see there is not really any color difference. So this is all these are all large plants. Maybe you can now from here you can see how big these plants were when we sprayed them about 20 days back. So this is all. And ryegrass, it's very easy to find. It's a shiny leaf. Okay, so that's non-treated. And if we go on the left side, and that's where it's we had actually glyphosate plus Terrador. So the first one I showed glufosinate plus Terrador, but here glyphosate looks like that mixture worked very well. And still I don't know the reason, and still I don't want to say this will stay like this, but at the moment we see this one that it's resistant to glyphosate, this ryegrass, but still when we mixed Terrador, and also again there is pyroxasulfone, so it means it will not allow future, or there will be only few new seedlings. So it's provided almost complete control. I don't really see any green part here in this one. If you see, this is non-treated, side by side. If we see here, see side by side, crop is still emerging. So that was actually planted maybe about 10-12 days back. So crop is still emerging. So this is crop. So that's really pretty clean plot compared to your non-treated. Now we come to this last one, just for this video. There are all we have got about 4 replications, if you see here. So this is all on this trial. If you go to the last one and you see right side, that's glyphosate. So that's what I'm saying, it was not completely killed. When we say resistant, it's not always mean that they are 100% resistant. Some plants will die, maybe sometimes 40% resistance, 50%. So here plants are still there, and this herbicide was sprayed about 20 days back, so I was expecting complete kill. Okay, so that's glyphosate by itself, but again we actually added pyroxasulfone so that we can stop or reduce future weed emergence, and it's easy to take data. And here again there's another group 14 mixed with glufosinate, and this is called Terranflo or flumioxazine. It's again new farm product. Dying, but not really completely. If you see, there are some green plants here, or maybe if I go on the other side. So that's what this trial is about. If I show you maybe one more on that side. So just I got this one. This is a mixed glufosinate mixed with Terranflo, flumioxazine. But the same thing when we added with glyphosate, same herbicide. This is one, and here that's what I'm saying. I think when we mix group 14 with glyphosate, I think here at least in these two, I found with Terrador as well as this Terranflo or flumioxazine, I found better results when we mix group 14 with glyphosate compared to glufosinate. Yeah, that's interesting. And then again, this one carbendazole added with glufosinate, not really complete control. If you see, there is a difference. I can go back again. So these two, if you see left hand side, it's glyphosate plus flumioxazine, and on right side that's glufosinate plus carbendazole. Same thing if you say glufosinate, but here I'll show you glyphosate plus carbendazole, and yeah, you can easily see a big difference here. That's glufosinate plus carbendazole, which is again group 14 herbicide, and this one, see, so easily you can see this first plot, front plot, and the back plot, same group 14, but this one is glyphosate and that was in glufosinate. So that's interesting. And then if we go to glufosinate again with Terrador, or there is another one, Voraxor also. Yeah, sorry, it's a Voraxor has got a mixture of two, cefalfenacil, and there is another one, but Terrador is a different one. These are all group 14 herbicides. I need to clarify this, when I see these labels. But these all carbendazole, Terranflo, Voraxor, and then Terrador. These four different group 14 herbicides we used with or without or with glyphosate or with glufosinate. I think now this is clear. I'll take some photos and maybe come back after 10 days and take this data. Thank you.